Here with Mark Tibbs, of course, esteemed trainer. What are you doing? You putting your gum shield in?
Flossing me too.
It's all right. Multitasking. That's what we like. What you got behind you? What's some of the books there? What are you recommending?
Well, do you know what? I've had to. I've not long lived in this property, so this is my son's bedroom here. So we've got a range of things. We've got children's books, boxing books, the Bible, the truth.
Classic.
Yeah, we've got nutrition books. My missus is deeply into nutrition. Oh, sorry, that's a travelling book. We like to travel as well. We used to like to travel. But yeah, but no, you been all right, Dan?
Yeah, good.
Good stuff? Lovely.
Good as you can be, like in
In this
lockdown.
situation, yeah.
How are you finding it? Because you've got a little boy who's around the same age as mine. So how are you finding keeping him occupied?
Sorry, Dan.
Oh, you're all right.
No, yeah, my son, he's my life. So you know, he's my son. I'm going to say that he's a lovely boy, but we've got to do the right thing by him. He's out of school, as you know. They're all out of bloody school. So my missus is very good with him, and I'll do my little bit of cycling with him, and he does his own cycling, and yeah. So we try and do the best we can under the circumstances.
I hope you've got a big garden.
It's all right. It's not massive, but it's a garden, so I can't blame. I can't moan.
And how are you getting on with it generally? Like being a bit more restricted, not being able to come and go as you please, like everyone does normally.
Well, you know what? You know, we just crack on. You've got to get on with these things. It's all new to us. I've got a mother-in-law who lives down the road a little bit. She's on her own. My missus obviously on her own with a kid. You know, with our kid and that. But my mum and dad's not far from here, so we all look out for one another. And I've got my brother up the road, so we just got to be there for one another. Yeah.
And you staying in touch with the lads from the gym?
Yeah, spoke to a few of the lads, and yeah, spoke to them a couple of times. But you know, we're all in the same boat. We've got to do what we've got to do. Yeah.
How are they getting on? I imagine they're quite frustrated by this point.
Yeah, well, you know, what can you say? I mean, we all expected to get out in May, and we had some fights lined up, and that was a no-brainer. That was going to fall through. So we just, you know, things are what they are. We just got to sit tight, tick over, keep busy, and look after one another. That's what we've got to do.
Dillian's fight obviously got moved to the start of July. With everything going on, I don't know how much you speak to kind of Eddie or the board or whoever makes the decision, but how likely do you think that is to go ahead at the start of July?
Well, without speaking to Eddie, the board, and looking at what's going on with the government, you know, listen to what the government's got to say, because it's down to them at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So it's I hope it materialise, but what do you think? What do you think? It's quite unlikely, isn't it?
I think it's unlikely. I think with training camps as well, because how long a training camp would Dillian normally have? 10 weeks, 8 weeks?
Yeah, I normally do a 10-week training camp with him, but you know, I'll be honest with you, I've you know, at the end of each fight, we always touch base after a couple of weeks, and I'm always touching base with him. So we're never really out of camp, so to speak. But you know, he obviously don't work as hard as he does, you know, as he needs to. He works accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
No, it makes sense. I just think if it's going to be like a 10-week camp, you'd be starting in about 2 weeks, and I just don't think lockdown's going to be finished by then.
No. It's listen, with what's going on right now, it's you'd be a bit stupid to think you know, it was going to go ahead in May and July. I don't want to sound like a pessimist. I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? But it's can't see it.
How frustrating is that for Dillian specifically? In that he's been keeping busy. He had that layoff, and then obviously he came back in December on the AJ card, and he must have wanted to keep that momentum going. I know you both thought he was too heavy in that fight, so he must
Yeah.
have wanted a chance to get back in and put on an even better performance, and he can't now because of all this.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like one thing after the other, but it's just something that you can't. It's out of our hands. But Dillian's very, very positive. He was straight in the gym. He knew what he had to do to get his weight off, and he's coming down really, really nice at the moment. And he's in Portugal. I went out there. I went to Portugal. I went out there. I went out there very long because of the situation, but we got a good facility out there, and we're doing all right. But the thing is, we got to work accordingly to what the circumstances we're under, and it ain't that good.
Is he still out there now?
He is, yes, yeah.
So I don't know what it's like over there. Are they having similar sort of restrictions like we are?
Yeah, I mean, it's as it seems to be. It seems quite a safe place, Portugal, considering where it is, geographically.
Yeah.
It's a nice place. It seems to be a nice place. First time I've been to Portugal was a couple of weeks ago, so it seems a very, very good choice of camps, and it seems a lovely facility where we're at. It's just, we want to play, but we need people to play with.
Yeah.
Everyone needs them, regardless of what trade we're in. We need people to play with, and we can't play unless the world plays with us. So that's where we're at.
How are you doing in terms of kind of keeping yourself ticking over and in shape and stuff? Are you able to train much around where you are?
Yeah, I do. I belong to a couple of gyms, and obviously training the boys and the fighters, that keeps me fit as well. But I like to do my own bits and pieces, whether it's in the pool or in the gym. So I'm missing that, but I've got a bit of space where I live, and I've got some old weights. It's nice to get my old body, my natural body shape back again, instead of keep pushing heavy weights. I feel like Bruce Lee again.
Come back on the cards.
No, you're joking. I'm 51 in May, but I feel good. I feel good for 51, and looking after myself. I'm able to teach my son, some what my dad taught me basically. Looking after yourself, and I've ordered a punch bag and a frame for the garden. So I'm hoping that comes next week, and when he goes back to school, no one's going to mess with him.
I was saying this to my son this morning. I might get a punch bag for the garden. He seemed quite excited by the idea, so I think I'll have to follow through on it now.
Yeah.
How's your old man getting on?
Yeah, he's well. He's I say he's well. He is well. Health wise. I mean, mum, they're well. They're like 2 caged lions. Them two. They're like 2 caged lions. But I was round there last night, and he won't let me in. He goes, Mark, distance. But I'm round there quite often. I take the boy for a walk down to see some horses and fresh air in the fields and that, and not too far from me. I live in a town, but to the left of me, about a mile away, less than a mile away, is like countryside, and to the right is a town. So we're very, very, very lucky. But my father's a little bit down the road, a little bit more, so I go and see them when I can. And but no, we're all a bit frustrated. We want action. We want some action, and but we've got to do what we've got to do. They're all dropping off like flies, aren't they, around us? So it's not looking good.
We talked about White Povetkin and when it might happen. When it does happen, what sort of fight do you expect? Do you think it'd be an all-action one? That neither of them are really known for taking a backward step.
No, I think stylistically, it's a good match for sure. And what with Povetkin's pedigree and his style of fighting, like Dillian, it's going to be, I think, who clips each other first. But I really believe that with the right tactics, that Dillian can make still an exciting fight of the job, but a more safer fight of dealing with Povetkin by using certain shots and footwork, etc. But it's not difficult. But I mean, when I say it's not difficult, it's the plan's quite easy to put together.
Yeah.
It's just implementing it, and that's up to Dillian to implement it, and he can do. He's clever enough, and he will do. I'm very confident he will do.
Brilliant. Well, really appreciate your time as always.
Thanks.
I hope we do it in person next time.
Yeah, lovely, Dan. Dan, thanks for the phone call. Appreciate your time as well.